Welcome back. The Moses Lake School District is holding a special meeting on Thursday to elect a new president. The meeting starts at 7 p.m. at the school district boardroom at 940 East Yonezawa Boulevard. The meeting is to elect a new president and vice president to serve next year. The board is also discussing both the levy and bond resolutions in advance of the February elections. The district has until December 18th to decide on the size of the bond request, which could be between $50 million and $100 million. The last bond initiative was turned down by voters in 2012. It will be looking a lot like Christmas on Saturday when Soap Lake's annual Winterfest has Santa coming to town. Winterfest starts at noon on Saturday with its art show at Soap Lake City Hall, located at 239 2nd Avenue Southeast. The show's artist reception and announcement of awards begins at 5 p.m. The featured play is A Fairy Tale Christmas, which starts at 2 p.m. at Masker's Theater on Main Avenue. The play is free to children ages 12 and under, and $7 for adults, with proceeds going to the Soap Lake Food Bank. After the play, Santa is scheduled to arrive at 3 p.m. at the downtown gazebo at Canna Street and Main Avenue. In Northwest news, parents in Othello say a teacher deserves more than a reprimand for having their 8-year-old son unclog a toilet with his bare hands. Artie and Lisa Adams tell KEPR they learned of the incident at Scootney Springs Elementary School when they asked their son about his day at school. He said everything was good, but the teacher made him put his hands in the toilet. The third grader had reported a clogged toilet. His teacher, Brent Taylor, told him to clear it with his bare hands. The parents complained. The principal reprimanded Taylor and ordered the 23-year-old teaching veteran to review a hygiene course. Othello Superintendent George Juarez says he stands by the principal's decision. The Adams have transferred their son to another school. Get locked out of the house? Well, it's probably never a good idea to go through the chimney to get back in. A Scottsdale, Arizona teen found that out the hard way Tuesday night. The 13-year-old boy took an extension cord and tied it to a vent that went down the chimney and got stuck in the flue. It's a good thing he still had his cell phone on him because he was able to call 911 for help. Rescuers were able to bring the teen out of the chimney safely. He was shaken up but not hurt. A man in Burien, Washington, was arrested Monday after reportedly driving his car into a sporting goods store. Police say the suspect went after the guns inside, and after a 4-hour-long standoff, the man was found hiding in the ceiling.
He screamed and struggled almost the entire time after a SWAT team finally got cuffs on the guy, a man who used his vehicle as a battering ram to break into the Big 5 sporting goods store in Burien.
You could actually hear the intensity of a building being hit from inside inside our building.
Workers in nearby businesses heard a thunderous crash about 6:30 this morning, but it didn't stop there. Deputies say the suspect drove his van around inside the showroom, taking a left, backing up, pulling forward, backing up again until he got stuck.
Why? Why would you want to do that?
Here's why. Investigators say the suspect was after guns. They found 2 in his van and another dozen firearms he was trying to load up before officers swarmed the store. The suspect didn't surrender right away. He engaged in a 4-hour standoff as SWAT officers armed to the teeth surrounded the building and tried to coax him out.
Let's make this a peaceful ending today.
Inside, they could hear their suspect up in the ceiling, moving around in a cat-and-mouse game to avoid capture.
Eventually, as they were kind of moving him into one corner, he fell through the ceiling.
He was a mess, deputies say, probably drunk or high on drugs. And what a mess he made of the store.
Yeah, no, the whole front of the store is tore down.
We heard the Burien Big 5 manager say it out loud. There couldn't be a worse time for a burglar to crash his car through your store.
Yep, it's the holiday season, y'all. We gotta sell stuff. We gotta sell stuff.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.